Good morning, everyone. First of all, let me thank you for being here today. I'm really appreciated that. For those who don't know me, my name is Hua, a student of English Department, University of Education. So let me start by asking you a question. Do you want to be successful in your life? Yeah, I guess that all of us want to be successful. No one want to be a failure, right? Because success is appealing and delicious, so everybody wants that. However, not everyone knows how to cope with failure on the way to success. But there's a man who has done this very well. He's the man who said that, if I fail, I try again and again and again. He's the man who said that, life without limbs or life without limits. He's the man who said that, no arms, no legs, no worries. He's the man whose name is Nick Vujicic. And his story of life is what I'd like to present to you today. Exploring this life of this inspiring man, I hope that you will get more inspiration in your life. Those who are losing your way this day, forget about it because you will be refreshed and renewed right after my talk. And those who have set big goals for your life, way to go, and you know what? You will get more motivation and more tips to achieve them. In my talk, there will be three main parts. First, we'll take a look at Nick's background. Second, his difficulties in life. And third, which is most important, his key to rise. My talk will take about 10 minutes. And don't worry about taking notes, for I will send you my PowerPoint slides through email if you need it. And just feel free to ask me any question you like after my presentation. Okay, now, not wasting your time anymore, let's explore the life of this blessed man. As you can see on the screen about his unusual body, Nick was born with a syndrome called tetraamelia syndrome, a rare disorder, so that he has no arms and no legs. He just has two small feet, and the bigger one has two toes. That's all about his limbs. Does it mean that Lord God, the Creator, has abandoned him, has left him to sink or swim? No, it's not true. Do you want to know why? Just wait to the end of my talk. And now I'd like to introduce you his background to give you an overlook. His full name is Nicholas James Vujicic, and he was born in 1982, Melbourne, Australia, which means that he is 31 now. Many people can think that he is disabled, but this seemed to be disabled man was able to get a double bachelor's degree in accounting and financial planning at Griffith University. And he is now an evangelist, a preacher, a speaker, and director of Life Without Limbs. He travels internationally, speaking to millions of people in over 24 countries. Everywhere he goes, he encourages people to find their purpose of life and to fulfill it. And one more thing, many people may say that how can this man with such a weird body can get a wife? But did you know he has a very romantic love with a girl named Kane Miyahara, and they just got married last year, 2 years after they first met each other. And a year later, which is this year, Kiyoshi James Vujicic, the fruit of their love, was born. And I tell you that this baby, this son, is absolutely normal and healthy. For more information about Nick Vujicic, you can enter the website with the link shown on the screen. And this is Nick and his wife, a very lovely couple, right? Okay, I guess that's enough. I want to tell you about his background. Now, let's come to the next part, his difficulties. We all know that life is not an easy, but a very hard journey where we have to face with many problems and troubles. And Nick is no exception. We are normal people. We have arms, we have legs, but we still have difficulty in studying, in working, in dealing with many situations in life. What's for Nick? Life is even more challenging for him, for he has no arms, no legs. Nick even found difficulties in learning some very basic daily skills, like how to comb his hair, how to brush his teeth, how to shave, or even how to get up after he has fallen on the ground. It's very harsh for him. And these physical difficulties is nothing compared to the mental one. When he was young, Nick went to a mainstream school, not a special one, and his lack of limbs made him the target for the school bullies. That is, the bad boys at school who always try to make a mockery of weaker ones. Everywhere the bullies see him, they just call him monster or alien. You know, how do you feel if when you're walking on the street, if you are walking in the schoolyard, and somebody say that, "Oh, everyone, look at that monster, he's so disgusting." How do you feel like that? Nick cannot accept it, right? The bullies just sneered at him, mocked at him, laughed at him, mistreated him, did many bad things to him. And this led him to a very severe depression. He felt so lonely. He felt so alone down there. It's like the end of the world, because he feels that he's not accepted by everyone, especially by the one he had to call friends, schoolmates. How do you feel if you are in that situation? Because of that, Nick intended to commit suicide at the age of 10. He tried hard to drown himself in his bathtub. But you know what happened? When he tried to get deeper and deeper, his body just rises up and up into the surface of the water. It's such a miracle. And when he was old enough and he looked back at that sun, he said that he realized that God did have a big plan for him. Not just to live a poor life, then die, but to give people hope and faith through his story. And this leads us to the next part, his key to rise. And what are his keys? First, is love. And second is the attitude. So what is about love? It is written in the Holy Bible that love bears all things, believes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. And Joyce Meyer, a very famous author and speaker, said that love gives life purpose and meaning. Love is the energy of life. Yes, love is the most powerful thing of all. Somebody may say that it sounds so just like in a fairy tale. Yeah, but it's not. This is the real world. And the one who has said that love is great is also a great man and woman. Nick Vujicic, Joyce Meyer. Anyone who has faced with a difficult situation in which that only love can save them, can deliver them, will know why I'm saying so. So why do I have to mention love here? Because Nick Vujicic cannot do all things alone. He needs the love of his family, of the people, of his friends. He needs them to be there to encourage him, to help him, and to give him the faith in life. And Nick always say that, I am happy. Why? At the first time when I hear that, I think that, why does this man can be happy without arms and legs? But then I found the reason. It is because Nick has found the purpose of his life, that is receiving love and sharing the love. Share the love to everyone, even if he will get it back or not. And you know, Solomon, the most prosperous and wisest man of all time, taught his son that, above all else, guard your heart, for it is the wellspring of your life. In life, you have two choices, bitter or better. Choose better, forget bitter. And now you have learned the first key, love, the most powerful thing. Next, we will come to the second one, the attitude. Nick Vujicic said that attitude is attitude. So what does it mean? This means that you have to always think positive. And remember, all things work together for the good. You may see something as problem, but did you know one thing? Problem can be a rock, can be a stone for you to trip over it. On the other side, it can be a stair step that you will step on it and it will get you higher and higher. So it will be a stone or it will be a step. It's all depend on you. And just don't fear, because Nick said that fear is just a false evidence appearing real. So don't fear. And now there's a song that I'd like to show you. It's Nick's song named Something More.
It's true in my case to just believe. I've seen the great heights, reminding me I'm alive. I don't wanna die, I don't wanna waste another day or night. I know there's something more than what we're living for. I see it in the stars, I feel it on the shore. I know there's something. This world may crumble into the ocean. It could all end tonight. I undermine you and try to find you, my only source of life. I tried to commit suicide. I had lost my hope. I tried to drown myself, but I couldn't do it. God had a plan for my life, to give hope to other people through my story. I know there's something more. I don't wanna die.
Knowing something more about Nick's background, Nick's difficulties, and his key to success, I guess that you have received something more for yourself soon. Nick can do all of this because he has found the purpose of his life, that is sharing love, giving hope, and telling the world about his faith, about his belief. You can do just like Nick, or even greater. Because I believe that your physical body is far more better than Nick's. And one more thing, you were created not to live a poor life, but for a great plan. That is the plans that will prosper you, not harm you. The plans that give you hope and give you a future. You were created to be a miracle, and you just need to seek the way to become a miracle. Nick has found that way. That is faith. Just keep believing and don't fear, knowing that there's always someone out there who believes in you, who loves you no matter what, loves you for who you are. And this is the last message I want to show you. If you don't get a miracle, become one. Thank you for your listening.